What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you had a great day today. Getting into this episode of GH, first and foremost, I love the way Dante was handling Valentin. I love how he stood up to his ass. Because who the hell Valentin think he is? Like, I understand Charlotte is his daughter, but to sit there and say, oh, well, let me know the next time you want to take her to see her mother, since obviously her visits to Lulu upsets her. I love how Dante shut his ass down. He was like, bitch, listen, that's her mother. And as long as she keeps asking me to see her mother, I'm going to keep taking her. I felt that in my soul. I love how Dante stood up, because at the end of the day, that's her mother. Of course, it's gonna upset her to see her mother that way, but it also brings her peace and stuff like that to go see her. You know what I mean? Like, she wants to see her mother. It don't matter if seeing her in that way, upsets her. That's still her mom at the end of the day, and she wants to see her. So Valentine, shut your little crooked ass up. Because right now, you got everybody in Port Charles side-eyeing your ass, including your lady. So you need to worry about where you were and answer these questions that Dante had for you. And I love how Dante was just having regular conversation with him, not even as a cop. Like, he was just talking regular to him, trying to pump him for information. I enjoyed it, even though Valentin wasn't going to tell him nothing. But I was like, you know what? I ain't mad at it. Do you. Maybe he'll slip up and say some shit that you could, piece together later. You never know. Because when you usually having casual conversations, some people do tend to make a mistake and let something slip. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, boom, they done told you some shit. Now you can use that, to look up something. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at Dante for it. Do you? Moving on from that. On the one hand, I agree with not Cody, but on the one hand, I agree with Dante and Sam that the plan that Cody has of getting himself committed to Ferncliff, yes, is risky. And I understand why Sam don't want to help him with that. I get it. It's risky as shit. Because once you get in there, getting out is going to be a bitch. Once you get committed, it's going to be hard for them to get you out now. But sometimes you got to take calculated risk. And I think that's what Cody's willing to do to save his woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they ain't his woman yet, but it's obvious he got some feelings. Because let me tell you something. Ain't no man going through these lengths for some woman that they just see as just a friend. Like, you're not just doing that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. Some people do that for their friends, but I don't know. I feel like for Cody, it's more than that. Because he putting it all on the line for Sasha. I still think that he should do the plan. Even though, like I said, I agree with Dante and Sam. It's risky as shit to do it. It is, but I think he should. I think he should get up in there, find a way to calm her down, get her back in her right mind, and break her the fuck out of there. They go on the run until Sam or whatever could get some evidence on this doctor and Gladys. And then once you exonerate, you get this evidence on them or whatever, maybe you could help exonerate him for whatever charges may come his way for the breakout. You know what I mean? And help get him out of Ferncliff. Because I think Diane could easily sway a judge to get them charges dropped. I definitely see the value in the plan. Sometimes you got to make risky ass plans, to do what you got to do. Shit, Jason and Carly and Sonny, they've been doing that shit for years. You know what I'm saying? So why not Cody? Gladys is she disgusts me. Gladys just totally disgusts me. I just wish somebody would bring her to the Florida swamps and let an alligator chew her ass up. Like, she totally disgusts me. Coming up in that office talking about, well, I need to sell some stock. If you don't get your ass out that office, girl, where's a pimp when you need one? Because usually a pimp can slap a bitch. And I'm like, she need a pimp slap. Because I'm about tired of her shit. Like, coming in there and trying to sell that girl stock just to pay off your debts. Like, hell no. So now somebody's suing freaking Deception. And I know Tracy probably got her hands all over it. Because they talking about whoever's suing, it's a part of an LLC. I said, it's probably Tracy. More than likely. Either Tracy or Martin, whoever the hell Martin's ex-wife is. One of them, or maybe Tracy working with this person. Because she definitely working with somebody. Tracy ain't doing this by herself. Somebody else is involved in this shit. But right now, it's fucking everything up at Deception. Like, they can't sell no stock. They can't do shit. All they stuff, the assets are frozen. Stock value is going down. Like, they just got a big mess on their hands right now. So I'm like, listen, y'all better call y'all lawyer and figure this out. Y'all better, the hell with them corporate lawyers. You better find you a damn good attorney. Y'all sitting here using these regular Joe Schmoes. I'll be on the phone trying. See, this is where I feel like they need somebody like Rick Lanzin. Like, where is Scott at? Call Scott, call Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a shark for something like this. You can't have no little pansy ass attorney. You need a shark. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who knows how to maneuver in those infested waters and get y'all the hell off this mess. Like, that's who they need. They need a shark, a killer shark. This is why I feel like, Rick need to be back. Scott need to be around. Where the hell is Scott and where the hell is Obrecht? Because I ain't seen her since Kingdom Come. Where is she? Like, where are these folk? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just realized I ain't seen Obrecht in a month of Sundays. Where the hell she been at? Like, damn, where everybody at? And I used to see them all the time. Scott, Obrecht. Now you don't see them at all. So yeah, they better figure this mess out. Or otherwise the company gonna end up collapsing. So anyway, moving on from that. At this point, Sonny, I'm surprised he ain't got a guard on payroll at Pentonville. Because if you want to know who Austin went to go see, pay off a guard and they'll tell you who he went to go see. Because whoever he went to go see, that's going to tell you who the boss is. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't believe that whole he went there to go see a patient nonsense. Because no. And I don't blame Sonny for having his guard up with Austin. Because he knows something in his gut ain't right about that man. He know it. But he going to figure it out. Hopefully it don't take him too damn long to figure it out. But once, the trail leads back to Cyrus, I think it'll be clear to him that that's who the boss is. Spencer gonna have to get better answers. I'm just saying, like, I understand he talking about, well, I can't give a definitive answer about when I'm gonna move out and da-da-da-da. I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you need to figure it out. Like, just because you find a new place to live do not mean you're abandoning Ace. That does not mean that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But him and Esme living in close quarters is not a good look either. And I don't blame Trina for questioning him. Because hell no, I wouldn't want him living with that witch either. Because it's obvious she back up to her shenanigans. As soon as they start talking, hear this witch go texting, oh, will you be back home for dinner? Like, don't nobody want that spam you cooking. Do Esme know how to cook? Don't nobody want no little spam sandwich. I'm okay. You're not about to sit here and upset my stomach, and I'm not about to go waste my time at the hospital getting my stomach pumped off your nasty cooking. No. I would have told her, no, I'm not going to be home for dinner. No, but I'll be back in time to tuck little, Ace in or whatever. But I'm not about to sit here and break bread with your crazy ass. Like, she going too far. Oh, let's have dinner. I'm not about to sit here and have no meal with you. The hell is wrong with Spencer? Yeah, he tripping. Like, he tripping. He need to get his shit together. And I understand, he burning both candles at this point, trying to be there for Trina, trying to be there for Ace. I get it. It's not easy, and I'm glad he's realizing that it's not easy taking care of a child, because it's not. It's a lot of hard work. But he need to peep game, and he really need to recognize the game that Esme is playing. Like, it's like he's getting sucked back into her vortex again. Like, he's getting sucked right back in. She's reeling him in again. And I'm not liking it. Walking around in a little sexy bikini. Always up on him trying to play board games and all this. Like, no. He needs to recognize this is all a manipulation tactic. She manipulated his ass the first time. She trying to do it again. He need to realize it. And I'm glad Ava spoke with Porsha and basically told her, listen, you need to give that boy a chance. Because I'm getting so sick and tired of Porsha and her anti-Spencer BS. It's really getting on my nerves. It's like, girl, you can't keep comparing this boy to his family members. Like, he's not Nicholas. You know what I'm saying? He's not Nicholas. He's not Victor. He's not Helena. He's not Stavros. He's not Stefan. He's not Mikos. He's none of these people. Like, does he have a tendency to go dark a little bit sometimes and do some dumbass shit? Yes, he has those tendencies. But he's not on their level, though. He ain't out here trying to blow folk up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't out here trying to take over the damn world with a damn weather machine. Like, he ain't doing none of that simple shit. He ain't out here kidnapping hoes and trying to slit their throat with daggers that they killed the person mama with. He ain't doing none of that shit. So it's like, Porsha, calm your ass down. Like, all this Spencer hate, it ain't gonna do nothing but drive her and her daughter further apart. That's all it's gonna do. So she need to take heed to what Ava was telling her. It should take into account that Ava, of all people, is telling her to give this boy a chance, because Lord knows Ava and Spencer have not had the best relationship in the last few years. So for Ava to be like, give him a chance or whatever, you might want to listen to her. I'm just saying. And besides that, your daughter is grown. If this is who she chooses to be with, fall back. Um. So anyway, moving on from that. I do agree with Brett. I think his name is Brett or Brent, the physical trainer that Curtis got. I agree with him. Jordan is definitely nice to look at. I totally agree. That is a gorgeous ass woman. Speaking of, where's Zeke? I haven't seen Zeke in a little while neither. Where he at? Cause Jordan need to be out on dates. Like, that woman is walking around looking fine as wine, and she ain't got no man on her arm. Like, this won't do. This ain't flying with me. Like, she need to go ahead and go call up that chocolate and go, get a cavity or two. I'm just saying. I'm tired of her walking around looking all scrumptious, but she's single. I'm like, no, fuck that. It's the summer. You need to be going to get you a dick appointment. I'm just saying. Even if you're not, gonna date him or whatever, keep him on standby for whenever you want a little, little something. Whenever you got an itch that needs to be scratched. I'm just saying. Because she looked too fine to just be walking around with nobody on her arm or nobody in the bed with her. I'm like, come on now. Everybody else getting action except you. No. Mm-mm. And Curtis, I agree with that other patient. I totally agree with that other patient. Curtis cannot compare his journey to others. He can't compare his life to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how you so far and I'm not, or I wish I was there. And you can't keep comparing yourself to other people. Like, you will not get far in life when you compare yourself to others. Everybody's journey is so different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey in life is very much different, and he needs to recognize that. He got to do the work for himself and not think about other people. You can't think about other people. You got to think about you and your journey and how you going to get somewhere. You can't get somewhere the same way the other person did, because it may not work for you. It worked for them. It may not happen for you. You got to go your way. You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs to realize and figure out. You can't keep sitting there comparing yourself to others. So I think, eventually, I think he'll walk again. His physical therapy seems to be going well. He seems to be, getting his strength back, and he's doing well. So he just need to keep on that path, stop worrying about others. And honestly, Porsha need to get that man some space. Like, you just can't be all up on that man trying to figure out, like, what's going to happen with y'all marriage and stuff. I mean, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because she wants to go through this journey with him, by his side as his wife. I get it, but he keep pushing your ass away. So it's like, sometimes you just got to kind of fall back a little bit. Let him start coming to you. You know what I'm saying? When he's ready to come to you, you can't just keep shoving yourself down that man's throat and forcing your help on him. When he really wants your help, or he really wants you back around him, he will contact you and y'all can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep pushing. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.